Greetings to all my DC Van 99ers. In case you guys haven't heard, the good news today, the Dallas Cowboys drafted a third rounder, and I think also a sixth or something like that, for George Pickens, who's honestly one of my favorite players in the NFL. Like a few months ago, I was watching some of his crash out compilations on YouTube, which I would definitely fucking recommend you watch. I would love to know what you guys think. I would love to know what you guys have to say about the trade as well. Some people are really excited for the season about it. Some people are really not vibing with this move because he's a little kooky on the field. He's definitely a controversial player, and they're worried that his behavior issues will, be a problem in the locker room, which I can understand. I'm not downplaying that at all. Nobody wants another Greg Hardy situation here, right? But as important as character is and as important as integrity is, I do think that the concern about George Pickens is blown just a bit out of proportion, because again, he's a very aggressive, very disrespectful player, right? There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, if you look at last season, he didn't have any game ejections as a start, right? Not only that, but you also have to consider the fact that he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, who over the last couple of decades have definitely grown a reputation for being attracted to just morally shitty wide receivers and just fueling their egos and being basically enablers. Mike Tomlin is no different from this. He is by far the most overrated head coach in the National Football League. I mean, look at all the players that they drafted. They got fucking Martavis Bryant. They got Antonio Brown, obviously. They got the one guy named Chase Claypool. Can't forget about Juju Smith-Schuster, and of course, George Pickens. However, I think it's important to look at how those players have turned out off the field wise since they left the Pittsburgh Steelers. You never hear about Juju Smith-Schuster anymore. Same thing goes for, I can't fucking remember that guy's name. Chase Claypool, Martavis Bryant. I think he actually did get into some off the field trouble even after Pittsburgh. And obviously Antonio Brown. But I think we can put an asterisk on this one, considering he's going to have a movie made of him 10 years from now after he's fucking dead. I'm just genuinely not as worried about George Pickens' character. Just the change of scenery coming from Pittsburgh really helped. And he's also going to be hanging out with Dak Prescott, who is honestly probably his best human being. It's not just the NFL, but probably just media generally. He's a very aggressive player, and he gets into a shitload of fights that I understand it. However, I really think when we start to see this play out, he's really not going to be as much of a problem for us as he has been in Pittsburgh. I think just the fact alone that he's going to be catching passes from Dak Prescott, who is literally better than every single other NFL quarterback he's played with combined. I give Dak Prescott a lot of shit because he's basically just another regular season quarterback. But he is the best quarterback objectively than any other quarterback that George Pickens has put up with in his career. I just think he's going to be much happier in Dallas, and we're not going to have as many off the field problems as Pittsburgh had. People have been fucking glazing Brian Schottenheimer for the culture that he's establishing here in Dallas. So maybe we'll see. I honestly hope he crashes out in week 1, I'm just saying. Some people are really tripping out about this move, and I'm just saying, let's just calm down. We got him for a 3rd round pick. We traded a 1st round pick for Amari Cooper. Not that Amari Cooper had any off the field problems or anything, but he was a very explosive player, and so is George Pickens. I just think by the end of the season, people are really going to learn to love him. I was really upset that we did not address the wide receiver position like a lot of people thought we would in the previous draft, but this is the next best thing. Are we seeing a fuck them picks mentality from the Dallas Cowboys? It's not on the same level as when the LA Rams did it a few years back. However, this is a rather selectively aggressive offseason, guys. I absolutely love this move. Again, check out the crash out compilation with George Pickens on YouTube. I think by the end of the season, people are really going to love this guy and what he's able to contribute to this team. The end result is not going to be any different, but a welcome move by the Dallas Cowboys, nonetheless. One that I am very surprised to see them make in the first place. And again, this is one of my favorite players in the NFL, and it's just so crazy to see him get traded to my favorite team for once. So, I don't know. I'm excited to see him play. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you love the move? Do you hate the move? Let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.